Now, YouTube, I know you see this Greek guy right here trying to move the earth. You think I'm doing push-ups? No, I'm pushing the earth. You might not feel it, but we about three centimeters off from where we was a second ago. I'm just letting you know. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Good Money out here trying to get that good money on a Saturday. Want to record these push-ups. Your boy kind of look a little. Let me stay humble. God is great, man. But yeah, trying to get these push-ups in. I really only did 40 in January. I'm gonna record myself doing 50 every day. That's nothing. I just recently realized I can get 50 in a row. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this workout. I did my warm-up, my dynamic warm-up already. Then I usually do 2 rounds of warm-ups, at least of shadow boxing. My fault. 2 rounds of shadow boxing. I'll do 5 minutes with the resistance band, and I'll do 5 minutes without the resistance band. Sadly, today, I left my resistance band, I think, at home or in a different gym bag. So I was just out here just doing 2 rounds of the 5 minutes each, just on air type thing. As I'm doing this voiceover, I'm realizing 5 minutes is a long time to try to talk, but that's okay. I'll go into a story for you guys. Check this out. So I've been going to this EOS all year. I've been going between this EOS and my boxing gym, Iron Gloves Boxing Gym. I do go there later today, so you guys will see that in the video as well. I just kind of bored at the crib. I think in January I'm gonna do 2-a-days and things like that as well. But I digress. I really just want to start out the year strong in January. Really get a good head start on that, get into that mindset of I'm trying to get it every single day. So I think I will go into the 2-a-days at that point in time. But today was just kind of a filler for that. So you'll see me at Iron Gloves a little later. But today, this story I got is more so about my time at EOS. All right. So I've been going to this EOS all year, from the beginning of the year until now. Right. It started off where I was going just there, or I don't say just there. I was going. I was going to just EOS for up until April. Right. When April rolled around, I started going to Iron Gloves Boxing Gym on Saturday and Sundays, right? Oh, no, I take that back. I started going to Iron Gloves Boxing Gym Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday and Sundays, I'll go to EOS because EOS opened up early. Cool. So once I started going to the gym super early in the morning, you see the same folks, right? You see the same people in there all the time. There was this couple who I always noticed in there, a little older couple, you know what I mean? And when I say older, I'm not saying like they're like 60 or 70. They probably was, I don't know, maybe like mid 40s, something like that. But yeah, just a couple trying to get after it, right? Now, if you know me, or if you ever seen any of my videos, when I'm hitting the heavy bag, I like to grunt. I like to get energy out. I like to, huss, 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 right? A lot of the times, folks might be thinking you're doing this just to like get attention and stuff like that, but no, you're actually like breathing. It's actually, part of the breathing type thing. But there was this one day, I'm hitting the heavy bag, and again, this is when I'm a lot bigger. I might have still been in the 400s or whatever. So I'm hitting the heavy bag. I'm doing my thug thizzle, right? And my music cut out for a split second, and I can kind of hear this couple kind of like laughing or whatever. But I didn't pay any attention to it. I didn't think anything of it. I'd be in my own world when I'm at the gym, right? So as I continue to hear like the laughing and chuckling, I'm like, let me take one of my headphones out. I take my headphone out, and the dude's wife is making fun of every time I grunt, right? Every time I, right? So she's making fun of it in between. He's laughing, you know what I mean? All this other good stuff. They didn't peep that I noticed. They were trying to be like inconspicuous, and I was in my own world. So I just let it be what it wanted to be, right? From that day, anytime I would see him or like his shorty, because she only ever was at the gym with him, but anytime I ever saw him or his shorty, they would see me, they would chuckle, they would smile, they would laugh, whatever type thing. Cool, for sure, right? Now, the entire time I've been going to the gym, and I've noticed them, I'll start to plot in my head. Like, man, you know what I'm going to say to this dude next time I see him? I got these witty comebacks, these witty remarks. I'm going to get on homie. I'm going to get on homie, whatever, right? You know what I mean? Like, he been in here this whole time. Him and his shorty, they haven't changed this whole year. I'm in here dropping weight. I'm in here getting better. My muscles looking better and all that stuff. It is what it is, right? I'm just thinking all the spiteful stuff I'm going to do and say to the mans, right? So, fast forward to today, right? I'm there. Lo and behold, my man walk in. He in there type thing. He see me. He, had like a little chuckle, a little smile on his face type thing or whatever. Cool, right? I'm getting my work in. I was like, I'm going to say something today. I'm going to stop and I'm say something today. My brain decided to say something that I didn't expect. I decided just off rip, you know what? I'm going to choose forgiveness, and I'm going to choose to have a good laugh with this man, because at the end of the day, that them laughing at me, whatever, motivate me to keep going hard, to keep getting after it, regardless type thing, right? So I take my headphone off, I take a glove off, I go over to him and I say, hey brother, I want to ask you a question. He's like, yeah, what's up? And I was like, my grunting, have I earned it yet? He's like, what? And I was like, yeah, my grunting, like have I earned, you know, my hus, have I earned that yet? Right? Looking at my body type thing, like have I earned the right to be able to make this grunt? He instantly realized I knew the entire time they had been laughing at him, brother. He knew. He was like, oh, he laughed or whatever type thing. He gave me a pound. He was just like, he dapped me up type thing. He was like, yeah, you 100% earned it. You 100% earned it, right? That was a cool interaction because it could have went sour. It could have went like left. I could have really been on some whole I'm tight, you know what I mean, type thing. But I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna come in here, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to be more positive in my life. I'm going through some things, trying to get better as a person, whatever. So I chose forgiveness, you know what I mean? And I thought that was a cool moment in my day. It was a cool interaction. Homie gave me, you know, a little dap up in that regard. But I told him, hey, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate you. I ain't going to too much detail and say, hey, that you know, sat wrong with me and that motivated me and all this extra stuff. I just told homie, hey, I appreciate you type thing. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I finally earned it. And it meant a lot to me that we was able to laugh about that situation. That's homie right there in the back. You know what I mean? He's walking past right now. I don't know his name, but God bless him. You know, him and his shorty type thing. I hope they continue to go to the gym. Hope they keep killing it. But yeah, it was just a funny situation that happened at the gym. And I thought, you know what? I want to, you know, let folks know about that story. I always choose forgiveness. At the end of the day, life tough. Life tough for absolutely every person. We all going through hell and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So it's just like, go ahead and choose that forgiveness. You're going to get that hate and that harbor out your own heart. And I think the biggest thing we missing as humans just in society is we don't give each other the benefit of the doubt no more, right? At least we might have never given each other the benefit of the doubt. Folks have been hating on other folks from the beginning of time. They hated on Jesus. They going to hate on everybody in the world type thing. Even Mother Teresa, whatever it is, they going to hate on you type thing. We should leave hating in 2025. You know what I mean? We should leave that. That shit should have been left in motherfucking the 2000s or whatever. If you really want to be real, you know what I mean? We should have been over the whole I'm finna hate on somebody or something of that nature, right? If you got hate or something like that in your heart, hey, let it go. Go ahead and try to break bread with somebody, try to make them laugh, you know what I mean? You try to make yourself laugh type thing, and it is what it is. Extend that olive branch, right? If we had a benefit of the doubt situation in life, we'd be all right. But yeah, I'm glad y'all let me, you know, talk y'all ear off with that little story. We're gonna get back to just a workout. I was a little bored at the crib, and I wanted to go spar at Iron Gloves, but when I got there, not another heavyweight showed up, man. It was just me. I was the only heavyweight in there. As I was leaving, I did see a older gentleman come in. He looked pretty big type thing. We might could have got a couple rounds in. I don't know if he was in that sparring mindset or if he was just trying to get like some work in. But I still, you know, came in, just wanted to hit the bag a little bit, you know, let them shots rip. Have a good little time always, you know, got the new gloves, you know what I mean? I got like damn near 3 pair of gloves for Christmas. Shout out all my glove sponsors. Much love to you. Oh, you see that hook, bud? Hold up. Anyway, but yeah, you know, getting after it type thing. Your boy has gained like 13 pounds from November until now. But we on our descent. I got on the scale after my full workouts today type thing. I'm down, so I'm back really only up like 9 pounds from where my like lowest was. My lowest was like 280, right? I'm at like 288, 289 right now. I'm gonna keep working, you know what I mean? I feel like with the holidays, I was kind of letting myself eat a little bit more. I still wasn't eating the things that I don't normally eat. Like I wasn't big on the carbs or big on like the fat and the sugar. My consumption was a lot higher type thing, and I wasn't tracking absolutely everything beforehand. You know what I mean? If I can't track it, I'm not gonna eat it. But I've been able to track some stuff again. You know what I mean? Back on that mindset. Grocery shopping is the big key. Buy only the things you gonna eat, right? Buy only the things that you're allowing yourself to eat. And it's not that I'm not allowing myself to eat or not eat things or being hella restrictive. I just know what works for me in regards to helping me lose weight, what my body can intake and things of that nature. Carbs are not my friend. When I eat carbs, I eat a scoop of rice, my ass gonna jiggle for 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I know what I'm doing in that regard. I do have my carb goal for next year a little higher. Because again, I want to maintain muscle. I want to get stronger and all that other good stuff. I want to look as great as my mental is going to be type thing. But got the grocery list solid. I got the daily meal plan solid as well. The key is to eat the exact same thing every single day. The key is to work out every single day. Not every single day you're going to get maxed out. That's the one difference between me and everybody else. Everybody, hey, what's your secret? I do like to give max effort most days. You know what I mean? If I can do it every single day, I'm gonna do it every single day. That's why I get the pre-workout recently, and I'm giving out that max effort. So you can control your effort and you can control your consistency. If you're gonna go every single day, show up every single day, you good. If you're gonna do that, you might as well eat right every single day. Because if you're doing that, it's okay if you have one of those one-off days where, okay, I might not done it. Because if I've been doing 99 out of 100 days, and only one day I didn't do it right, that's okay. That's okay. You know what I mean? We still grind, we still going. You know what I mean? We still eating right, we still getting them shots in. But that's the video for y'all. I'm glad y'all let me talk y'all ear off. You know what I mean? I hope you got a little motivated. I hope you got to see some cool shots, cool punches in this joint. You know what I mean? Your boy do look good. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, don't get caught by one of these hooks, because it's going to be over with. But as always, it is your boy Good Money. Make sure you go out there and get some good money today. And remember, folks, if you don't remember nothing, just remember this. All money ain't good money. And I'm going to leave y'all with a church. And y'all stay easy.